I would like to invite Dr. David Bergvinson, the Director General of ICRISAT. And let me briefly mention about him. He has worked in Africa, Asia, and South America while working at CIMIT and then subsequently with the Gates Foundation. And as we came to know, many of you come to know now that he just joined ICRISAT in January, but ICRISAT team is very excited to have him. And since he has joined, he already started to demonstrate his leadership and then taking to the ICRISAT to the next level. So we are very much pleased to have you, David. And he is very much known for the initiating and establishing several initiatives when he was with the Gates Foundation. This includes tropical legumes. Many of you may have heard TL1, TL2, green super rice, Strasa, DTMA, C4 rice, digital design for agriculture. So many big initiatives, and I should not forget the one which John Marshall was saying, integrated breeding platform. So all of these things came from David. So we are very much excited to have David, and as I earlier mentioned, once again I would like to say that under his leadership, ICRISAT has started to internalize, he says, inclusive and demand-driven innovation as the key to fighting poverty, eradicating hunger and malnutrition, and providing environmentally sustainable solutions to the most pressing challenges faced by smallholder farmers in the dry land. So let's welcome once again David Bergvinson. Thank you.
Great. Well, thank you, Rajiv, and thanks to all of you. A warm welcome to ICRISAT. I see a lot of colleagues, friends out there, so it's fantastic. I look forward to spending some time with you this evening, and apologies for not being able to join you the previous 2 days, but I was in Rome for a meeting with the other DGs, and I thought it'd be a bit rude if I left early. So, I think this is a fantastic meeting, and I think it would serve us well just to reflect back, actually not that long ago. If we go back 8 years, 2007, when we first launched the Tropical Legumes 1 project, and I was taking stock of how many markers, SSR markers, did we have then? We had 120 for chickpea. We had 10 for pigeon pea. And now we look, 2013, we have the sequence of chickpea. This year, we have around 1,000 resequences done for chickpea and look to have 20,000 done by the end of next year, the year of pulses. So there's tremendous excitement and opportunity out there for us to really make a difference in unlocking the power of genomics to support accelerated variety development to serve the needs of smallholder farmers. And I think the integrated breeding platform, Jean-Marcel, that was great to walk again through history to learn about the journey that we've been on, but also the challenges that we have ahead as we look at behavior change and actually applying these tools to accelerate genetic gain. I want to just call out the fact that this meeting, it started in 2007 with 10 participants, and now we had 300 participants, but it wasn't just scientists here. We had the private sector here. We had regulatory agents here. In the private sector, and it wasn't just the seed companies, it was the technology providers, including Illumina actually awarding for the best poster a prize for the poster competition, which I had a brief walkthrough, and they were fantastic. So, I think it's been a great meeting, having a diverse array of expertise coming from around the world to talk to us. I really missed the opportunity to see Howard Shapiro, but I understand that he emphasized the need for nutritional security and how do we unlock these tools, not just to increase productivity, but actually look at nutrition. And for me, I think, I want to keep my comments short, but I think there is while we've achieved a lot, I think there are many challenges that lie ahead of us, not the least of which, as Jean-Marcel pointed out, the behavior change to actually use these tools in a very integrated way, not just the breeders, but bringing on board the physiologists, even bringing on board the nutritionists as we look to going beyond productivity and looking at nutritional security. I think genomics can serve as the vehicle or platform to support that integration of disciplines because all of them are going to be needed in order for us to interpret the genome, extract genetic resources, and transfer those into finished products for smallholder farmers. I would expand the challenge, though, if that's not enough of a challenge. And I think the real opportunity that we have over the next decade is actually moving to a systems biology approach. I really like the way the IBP was framed with including finance and business models for supporting seed companies. But I think it goes farther than that. As we look at nutrition and the interaction between food and our own microbiome within our stomachs, we see a constriction, actually, because of our modern food systems of our microbiome and the consequences that's having on human health. If I look to soil health, an even more complicated microbiome as we look at soil health and the microbes associated with healthy soils. And what is the interaction with crops? So we have a lot of challenges ahead of us, but I think if we can bring together the right community, which I think we have, if this meeting is any example of our ability to bring together the right stakeholders to really advance the agenda, but it's to really think about how do we use these tools to not only unlock genetic diversity, but actually look at robust, nutritious food systems and look at how we are better stewards of the natural resource, especially the soil, and how these tools can help us unlock that complexity to support sustainable development in the developing world. So I thank all of you for your presentations and engagement. I look forward to meeting you this evening and having some side conversations. I think it's been very exciting what you've achieved here the last 2 days, but I think really this is just the start of the conversation. I think we have a lot more to do, and I look forward to working with all of you to make this vision a reality over the coming years. So thank you very much, and welcome to ICRISAT.
Thank you very much, David, for very inspiring remarks. And as he mentioned, so today evening we have the dinner, so we can have the interaction with our DG and of course with other colleagues.